Hello, everyone. I'm Frank Fumi, and welcome to the Emerging Franchise Brands podcast. We are here in Las Vegas at the 2025 IFA Annual Convention. Super excited to interview franchise founders and industry pros. I'm with Dennis from Schooley Mitchell. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on. All right. Well, tell us all about Schooley Mitchell. What do you guys do?
We're a cost reduction franchise. So it's business services. We help other businesses reduce their costs in 18 different cost categories. Basically what we're doing is we're looking at all those expenses below the gross margin line. You know, death by 1,000 cuts that companies are incurring, and they're really not paying attention to those things. We're able to put that money back into their bank accounts where it belongs. The good thing about the way that we do it on what's called a contingency basis, meaning we don't charge anything for the work that we do, the audits that we do. We simply share in the savings we create for the company for a period of time. So it's a way for a company to take a look at their expenses, without a commitment, without really any investment at all, and yet hopefully they get some good results out of it. Most do.
Nice. So now I assume you're helping franchisors with their franchisees cost reduction. Is that correct?
Well, that's part of what we do, but we do it for any company, any charity, any government entity. We've done 31,000 clients where we've saved them, significant money on their ongoing expenses is what we do.
And you founded this company back in 1998, I think.
Yeah, it's been around for a while, 26 years.
What made you start this?
Well, hopefully you can't tell by my personality, but I'm a CPA. So our own company grew, and we were paying too much for some of these expenses, and we realized it. And when we realized it, we thought, aren't we stupid? And then we said, well, wait a minute, if we're stupid, probably our 700 accounting clients are stupid too.
Exactly.
And they were, so I'm glad they got out of the accounting business, and we started this business, and I run it with my wife, and I'm the sales and marketing and franchising guy, and she's the smart one and the better looking one. She does the operations and the programmers and the analysis teams and things like that. So we've grown into a bit bigger business. We've got about 320 locations right now and about 140 people working in our headquarters. So out of an idea that was dust 25 years ago, that's who we've become. What
a brilliant idea. Immediately my mind is going to dealing with franchisees. I'm a former franchisor founder.
Right.
And I made the mistake that so many franchisors do in the beginning is you end up bringing on franchisees that you like, that have passion for your brand and have no business acumen or have minimal business acumen. And of course, you know how the story goes.
Yep. We have a list of must-haves that we try to execute on. I mean, it's not a pure science, as you know.
Sure.
But we look for executive management, sales, marketing, consulting people. We're not going to grant a license to anybody that comes to us. We talk to about 1,000 people a year. I think we had about 65, 70 new franchises last year. So, there's a lot that don't match with us or we don't match with them. So, but we try to get the people that are going to execute. But like I said, it's not a pure science, so you get some that don't.
Yeah, wow. You have a franchise opportunity that absolutely helps franchising as well.
Well, we help everybody, including franchises, which is why we're here at this show. We're making sure that franchisors know we can help them too. But our main market has always been any other business in any community. So it's really helping businesses is what we do.
That's great. This is your first IFA?
My first IFA was 1999.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, I've been around a while.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you hope to get out of this year's IFA?
It's always great to be here. I mean, first of all, you always learn something. I mean, some of the sessions are more valuable than others, but I always take away something that I can learn. I actually brought a few staff members with me because I think they can learn some things too. But just the relationships and rekindling. I've known a lot of people for a lot of time in this world of ours, so certainly meeting them is valuable to all of us. So there's networking, there's learning, just all of that is part of it.
Awesome. And you heard James Clear yesterday.
I did.
Author of Atomic Habits.
Yep.
Any big takeaway for you?
Yeah, I mean, I love that message. I read a similar book called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. It's not the same, but a lot of the things that James was saying in his seminar yesterday were similar to those things where, you are responsible for your own habits, your own activities, your own results. It was a great seminar, and I got a lot out of it.
Awesome. Dennis, thanks so much for being on.
Thank you very much for having me.
For sure. Thank you for tuning into the Emerging Franchise Brands podcast. For additional insights, guest applications, and to stay connected, visit us at efbpodcast.com. The Emerging Franchise Brands podcast is for entertainment purposes only, and the views expressed do not necessarily represent those of Emerging Franchise Brands, its host Frank Fiume, or Emerging Franchise Group LLC. Any discussed franchise or investment opportunity requires thorough investigation, obtaining proper disclosure documents, and expert consultation before making any investment decisions. The podcast and its host do not offer professional advice or endorsements, and they hold no responsibility for actions, representations, accuracy, or consequential damages related to the podcast content.